Right. Iban Fateh Hamataman. You all will come to the English medium maths paper class today. So we are at paper number 58. So we are going to discuss the paper number 58 today, right? So this is an additional class, except the Saturday class. So we will move to the discussion today, right? So you can turn to your answers. So this is 57 paper, and this Saturday we start the discussion of 58 paper. That is the model paper published by the Ministry of Education for this year O level. So everyone try to participate that discussion that to be held by this Saturday. This Saturday, first paper will be discussed as the paper number 58. Then Wednesday by the paper number 59. Okay, right. So now I think you are okay with that discussion. So everyone do that paper number 58 after this discussion. That is the model paper published for this year. I will share the paper tonight with you, the paper number next one, 58, right? Okay, now we are going to discuss this paper. This is the paper one. You can gather the knowledge regarding the all the questions here, right? So now turn to the question. A vehicle travels in uniform speed of 40 km per hour. Find the time taken to travel 240 km by this vehicle. Right. They're asking a time. We know that speed equal distance over time. Speed equal distance over time. So now they're asking a time. So you can subject time. Time equal, right, distance over speed. So what's the distance they travel? The travel distance is 240 kilometers. That to be divided by the speed 40 kilometer per hour. Okay, so kilometer cancel, 0 cancel. 24 divided by 4 means 6 hours. 6 hours is the answer. Okay, 6 hours. So the other way, think with the logically, what's the concept? If the vehicle takes to travel 40 kilometer, it takes 1 hour. To travel 40 kilometer takes 1 hour. If that's so, to travel to 240, how much? By the logic argument. For 40 kilometer, it takes 1 hour. If that's so, to travel 240, how much? Right, this is the argument. So 41, 46. So 6 into 1, 6 hours there. Okay, right. So you understood the both the way of doing it, right? So remember the speed equal distance over time, that formula. Based on that also you can build up the other things, right? Right. The next one, factorize 2x squared plus 3x minus 5. This is a trinomial quadratic expression. So in trinomial quadratic expressions, you can multiply this negative 5 with 2x squared. Then it comes as negative 10x squared. Then check the product should be negative 10, as well as when you add the two terms, that gives you the middle term plus 3x. Okay, then the answer is right here. Product negative mean one is positive, other one negative. Then that actually the difference comes as the positive 3x. Okay, then positive 3 difference gives you with the pair of 5 into 2, the difference 3 and the product negative 10. So then here positive 3x there you multiply by here positive 5x negative 3 negative 2x. Then check product okay, sum okay, right? Now you replace the middle term by positive 5x minus 2x minus 5. Now you can take 2 by 2 common factors. You taken out x, then 2x plus 5. Here you taken out minus 1, then 2x plus 5. Okay, then here the common factor is 2x plus 1. You taken out, then it is remaining here x minus 1. Okay, so the answer is 2x plus 1 into x minus 1. Okay, and sub those who got the answer, hands up. Right. Okay, excellent. Right. The side AC, now the third one, the side AC of the triangle ABC is produced to D. Yes, fine. Find the magnitude of the BAC according to the given information. BAC angle they are asking, right? Now you can apply easily the exterior angle theorem. What's the exterior angle theorem? So this is the triangle. Okay, in this triangle, you can see the exterior angle that is 130. Okay, that 130 equal interior opposite sum. So what is the interior? This is the interior. Opposite sum means the sum of these two. Okay, then they're asking BAC angle. So BAC angle plus, right here, this angle is 80 degree equal the exterior angle 130. Okay, now you can subject BAC. How? BAC equal 180 subtract, sorry, 130. Here it is 130 subtract 80 degrees. So that gives you 50 degrees. Okay, what we apply the exterior angle theorem. So this exterior equal interior opposite sum. Okay, this sum equal then the 130. Right. Write with indices form. So you know the indices form better here, right? Show the base. Base is hidden, base is 10. So LG means logarithm of base 10, right? To 2.6 equals 0.415. Okay, now the base is shown, right? Now to convert to the index form, you catch up this base and you transfer that base to the other side as the base. Then it shifted to the index, then 10 to the power 0.415 equal, here log eliminated, the answer comes as 2.6. Okay, so this is the answer. 10 to the power 0.415 equal to 0.6. Hands up those who got the answer. Right, well done. Okay, now we will move to the question number 5. See there, the area of the cross section of a right solid prism is 12.5 square centimeter and its height is 10 centimeter. Find the volume of the prism. So volume of a prism is defined as, right, volume equal the cross-sectional area into the height or the length, right? The cross-sectional area into the length. Okay, so here what's the cross-section? The prism having a uniform cross-section, then that uniform cross-section is 12.5 square centimeters, right? Then you multiply that cross-section with the length of the prism. Length of the prism is 10 centimeters. Okay, then it comes as 12.5 into 10. Then it passes one decimal place to the right side, right? Then it comes as 125 cubic centimeters. 125 cubic centimeters. So the volume equal the cross section into the length. Okay, whenever there is a uniform cross section, prism is having a uniform cross section, right? Now PQ is the chord of the circle with center O, right? PT equal PQ. So the chord is bisected. Find PRT angle. PRT angle. I write it as X. Right. So now PRT T equal 35. Here given as PRT 35. So this is given as 35. Okay, then what they ask him, find magnitude of RPT. RPT. So this is X, right? So what is the logic here? From the center, a line is drawn to the midpoint of the chord. chord midpoint given, then what happened? That midpoint and the center connecting line is perpendicular to the chord. So when chord midpoint mark, remember everyone, here to mark 90°. So the chord shall be perpendicular, that line to be perpendicular. The converse here, if it is perpendicular given, then the chord is bisected. Okay, now you can use that one. So here now the 90°, they are here x and here 35. So you can add up them to the 180. So x plus 90° plus 35. So then it comes as 180°. So here x plus 125° equal 180 degrees. So x then equal 180 subtract 125. So x becomes as 55 degrees. 55 degrees. Understood? So what we applied that perpendicular concept to be known. Okay, right. Now we will move to the question number 7. The estimate value of a house is rupees 12,000. The percentage of rate charged by the municipal council is 10%. Find the amount of rates charged for a quarter. At once you can find out. So annual rate, you can find out the annual assessed value, 12,000 multiply with, right, annual rate. What is the annual rate percentage? 10%. 10 upon 100 into quarter means 1/4 of that. Just divide by 4. So I can multiply by 1/4 directly. So that gives you the quarterly payment. So here two zeros cancelled. 4 1, 4 3, 30, 30 into 10. That gives you rupees 300. So that is the quarterly payment. Find the gradient of the intercept of the given straight line and write the equation. To find the gradient, you require 2 points, right? You require 2 points. So you can see this angle tan theta, but I will take as 2 points. So what are the 2 points here? So this point coordinate x is 4, y also 4, 4 comma 4. Here the intercept point, so x coordinate 0, y coordinate 2. So now you converted the 2 points. Then you can use the equations y coordinate difference over x coordinate difference. M equal y coordinate difference over x coordinate difference. So how to take the y difference? So 4 subtract 2. So 4 subtract 2 is the y difference over x difference. 4 subtract 0. So 4 subtract 0. 4 subtract 2 is 2 upon 4 subtract 0 means 4. 2 upon 4 means 1 upon 2. So 1 upon 2. So what is that? That gradient is the 1 upon 2. So that is the gradient. Then you take the intercept. Intercept equal the y-axis cutting line. Y-axis cutting line. Y-axis cutting line is 2. Okay, so C equal to. So that is the intercept C equal to. Then you can write down y equal mx plus c. Okay, now you can apply y equal m you apply half, x plus c is 2. So all the time by looking into the graph, you can choose the gradient intercept y-axis cutting point, that is the 2. Okay, right. So the equation is y equal half x plus 2. Right, question number 9. So we have to simplify this one, that is a division, right? This one divide by this one. So you write 3x squared upon 5y into division, multiply and take the reciprocal. That's the division law. First fraction as it is, right? Then change division to the multiplication and take the reciprocal of the second fraction. So you take 10y squared upon x. Now you can simplify to this both direction. Check x1, then here y1, 5 1, 5 2. Then the top remaining part is 2 into 3, 6. Xy is the top remaining and bottom only 1. So no need to write 1 denominator. You can take the answer 6xy. Okay. right? ABD triangle and BCD triangle are congruent in the quadrilateral ABCD. If these two triangles are congruent, write the relevant co-equality and the reasons for that. AB equal DC, yes, given data. Then BD equal common side, yes. This is common side. Then you can see that this angle equal this angle, right? Why the reasons? They are alternate angles since the lines are parallel. So you don't write just alternate angle. Why? All the time or not all the alternate angles are equal. Alternate to be equal if to the line should be parallel. So you will write down the next condition. ABD angle, ABD angle equal, right? Here BDC angle, right? Reason, alternate angles since, right? AB parallel, AB parallel DC, AB parallel DC. So that is the reason. AB parallel DC. Just don't write alternate angles. Okay. Not all the time, as I mentioned, they are not equal unless the lines parallel. Right. Then these two triangles congruent under side angle sides SAS, and further you check the angle is intermediate included angle. So that under that case, that is the specialty. Right. The angle to be included angle between the two sides. Right, now we move to the question number 11. So that is solve, right? Solving simple equation. So I think now we have done so much questions. So you can do easily. I think you are nearly to now 50 scores. Why? The reasons we are now at the paper number 57. 57. So my target to complete 60 papers. Round 60, so 60, and then that is totally complete. So today 57, then Saturday 58, 59, 60. Planning to complete it. Okay, right. So here now the simple equation, here the denominator check x3, x2, 3 they are, but the denominator must equal. Then 2 and 3 both convert to the 6. Then how to make 6? So here you multiply by 3, both numerator. So here you multiply by 2, both numerator denominator equal 5 upon 6. Now you can 6 here, 3 upon 6x, right? Plus here 2 upon 6x equal 5 upon 6, right? Now you make the same denominator 6x and add up the numerator 3 plus 2, 5 equal 5 upon 6. So as I explained you an A-level math simplification, how the same level of the both the sides of the equation mark, you can simplify 5 1 5 1. Okay, then 6 1 6 1. Then lastly, cross multiply x into 1, just x equal here 1 into 1, 1. So it comes as x equal 1, x equal 1. Okay. So you can cross multiply and do your method, but that is easy here. Right. The tan BAC as a fraction, if cos BAC, I take BAC as theta. So now cos theta given 12 upon 13. Yes, you know that cos is what? Cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. So adjacent over hypotenuse. So this 12 should be adjacent. Okay, then 13 should be hypotenuse. Why? The definition of cos theta is adjacent over hypotenuse. So this side should be adjacent. So for theta, what is the adjacent? This is the adjacent side, that is AB. Then AB to be equal 12 units, 12 centimeters. So no problem, the hypotenuse 13, that is okay. So now it is fulfilled. Even the side length is not given, also you can find that side. How? Using the Pythagoras theorem. So 13, 5, and you can find this length, but without Pythagoras theorem, now you can find by looking into this ratio, cos ratio. Okay, so the Pythagoras triple I have introduced you, the 5, 12, 13, 5, 12, 13, right? Then, but they ask in tan theta, so tan BAC means tan theta. Tan is what? The opposite sides over adjacent. So opposite over adjacent for theta. So what is the opposite for theta? The opposite is 5 centimeters divided by the adjacent is 12 centimeters. So tan theta is 5 upon 12. Tan theta is 5 upon 12. So that is the answer, 5 upon 12. AOC equal 140 degrees in the cyclic quadrilateral. ABCD. Find the ADC in the diagram. So they are asking find the ADC in this diagram. Right. So you can do in several method. So my method is, if this is 140, that is the angle at the center. So you can find out angle at the sector, that is half of that 140, that means 70 degree. Okay, that's the theorem. The angle obtained on the center is twice of the angle at the sector. So here 140 twice mean here half of it. So that is 70 degree. Then if it is 70, then what about the ADC and ABC angle? These are the two opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. In a cyclic quadrilateral, A, B, C, D, they are supplementary. So that means they add up to 180. So this angle they are asking, this is 70. Then you can find out ADC angle equal, just from 180 subtract 70 degree, that comes as 110 degrees. Okay. So that is the answer. Right. Now we move to the next one. Right. So that is okay. Now we are moving to the question number 14. See there. Right. Question number 14. Find the interquartile range given cumulative frequency diagram. This is very important. So when the curve given, S-curve given, how to find the interquartile range IQR. So how to do that one, right? So just you will find out Q1 and Q3. So how to take Q1? Q1 is 1/4 n for this type of distribution, right, where the frequency is small. Okay, but whenever small distribution we apply here n plus 1, but for this cumulative frequency curve we apply 1/4 n, right, to find the position of the Q1. Okay, so they ask in the interquartile range, so 1/4 into n. So now you know how much is the frequency, total frequency. How to take using the graph. See there, everyone. So the ending point of the graph is this point. Then connected to the y-axis, you can see the total frequency here. So what's the total frequency? 20. So that is applicable for the paper 1 part B also. Okay, right. Okay, then 1/4 into n, what is the frequency? They are 20. So now you can see 4145. So what is the Q1? Fifth. Q1 is the fifth term. Okay, now you can check the Q1 fifth term. So what is the fifth term? Then you connect 5. Fifth term is this one. Cumulative, connect 5 to the graph and connect to the x-axis to see the Q1. So this is the Q1. So Q1 is the fifth term, that is 8. Then Q3, you apply the formula. Q3 equal 3/4 n. Right. So that is the position 3/4 into n. The total frequency is 20. Then it comes as 4145. 5 into 3, 15th term. Okay, now the 15th term is what? You check here 15th. So 15 here you check and go to the curve and connect it to the x-axis. So that is 12. So that is the Q3. Okay. So 15th term is 12. So that is 12, and here it comes as 8. So Q1 and Q3 found. So now what is the IQR? IQR is the Q3 minus Q1. The interquartile range equal Q3 subtract Q1. So that means 12 subtract 8, that gives you 4. That gives you 4. Right. Okay. Understood? Then if they ask the Q2, what is the formula? Q2 equal 214 to in. Right. 214 to in. Understand the formula. Right. So now we are moving to the next question. So are you okay with interquartile range Q3 minus Q1? Then question number 15, right? The point A is on a side AB of the parallelogram. Yes, fine. Parallelogram ABCD. Okay, fine. This is a parallelogram. Then mark that these two lines parallel as well as these two lines parallel. Okay. Then such that DEC 90. Okay. Find area of the parallelogram ABCD. ABCD parallelogram area they are asking. Right. Now you can find out DEC triangle area. DEC triangle area, how to write? Half into base into height. So you can find out this parallel triangle area, right? How to find it? This is 90-degree triangle, right angle. So this comes as the base, this comes as the height. So I can find out the area half into 12 centimeter into 5. That's the triangle area. So then it comes as 6 into 5, 30 square centimeter. Now see that the relationship between this triangle and the parallelogram. So the triangle and the parallelogram having the same base. What is the same base? DC is the same base for this both triangle and the parallelogram. So here the same base, and the triangle and the parallelogram lies between the same parallel line. So there is a relationship here, right? The triangle area is, the parallelogram area is twice of the triangle area. So here same base and same parallel line condition should satisfy. It satisfy there. Then the parallelogram area is twice of this triangle area. So triangle area we got 30. Then the parallelogram is 30 into 2. That gives you 60 square centimeters. Okay, that's the relationship. So the area of parallelogram is twice of the triangle, wherein the triangle locates with the same base and within the same parallel line. Okay, find the LCM of this one. So we have introduced you how to find the LCM in short way. Right here we have just only numeric 12. Okay, then other numeric is 1, and here xy squared, I expand xy squared, and here we have 3x squared y. Similar terms under similar terms. Now here 12 and 3, I chose the biggest one, 12, and check whether 3 can convert to 12. Yes, 3 into 4, 12. So that is 12, fine. Then similar terms, take the maximum power x squared, and here take the maximum power y squared. So it comes as 12x squared y squared. So that is the LCM of here. Okay. Right. Now the 17. XY is the diameter of this circle. Once they mention the diameter, remember, from the diameter, mark the angles obtained on the sector is 90 degrees from the diameter. Okay. Find the magnitude of XPO, right, according to the given information, right? So whenever you see the radius, mark the radius, they are equal in length. So these are 3 radius. Now here 30 means here also 30. Why? The opposite as equal sides and then opposite angles are equal. Then 30 means here what they are asking XPO just directly here 30 mean here should be 60 degree. Why the reason? The total angle is 90 because from the diameter subtend is 90. Then from 90 subtracts 30 here, then it comes as 60 degree. So within the question, mark the information, right? So these would be the steps. Right, now we are moving to the question number 18. Right, PQ and RS are two vertical building. PQ and RS are two vertical, better put 90 degree. Okay, on the horizontal ground, PR. A person at the point Q at the point Q observes, yes, this is the point observe, that means horizontal line to be drawn as eye level, because from that point observing the S building RS with an elevation 50. So from here it's observe mean you need to make a horizontal line eye level, then R is connected, so that is called the vision line. Between this eye level and the vision line, this angle is the 50 degree. So that is called the angle of elevation, right? You have to mark these two informations there. And foot of the building R. Now the foot of the building R. Now from the same point looking, so the eye level is uniform, and then QSR to be connected. That is the vision line of the second visual. Right, then what is the depression? This is the depression, right? Depression of 35 degrees. So this is the depression, right? You mark these elevation and depression in a correct way. Understand how to just make in the correct way. So these are the vision line of first visual. This is the vision line of second visual. And then eye level is uniform for both the cases. The upward angle is all the time the elevation. Downward angle from the eye level is the depression. So that's the conclusion. Okay. Now we move to the question number 19. There are only red and blue identical ball in a box. The probability of a ball taken out randomly being red is 2 upon 5. Find the number of blue balls if there are 12 red balls in this box, right? So being red ball, PR, I write P, red is 2 upon 5. So they are mentioning that how many red balls are there? 12 red balls. So we have done the similar questions previously. So that means probability of red defined as the number of red divided by the total balls. So here should be the number of red balls and here should be the total balls. Okay, then here but the question says that red balls 12 there. Why it happens here? Red ball becomes as 2. So there may be a probability with the bigger one, but when it simplify further, it comes as 2 upon 5. So now our target, we know that actually red ball is 12. So then how it happens, you can write an equivalent fractions with the given condition. Now the numerator is 12. Then it happens with multiplying by 6, 2 multiply by 6, then 5 also multiply by 6, then that it should be 30. So now the probability actually was 12 upon 30. When it's simplified further, it came as the equivalent fraction 2 upon 5. So we have this equivalent, and from that we think that way. Okay, red to be 12, but here 2 mean that to be multiplied by 6. So the denominator also multiplied by 6. Now our argument, here the red ball, here the total ball. Okay, now they ask in the blue balls, just having only two types only. Then 12 red mean from 30 subtracts 12, that gives you the blue balls. So that gives you 18 blue ball. Hands up those who got the 18. Those who got the 18 answer. Right. හරි. රික්වෙස්ට් එකක් තියෙනවා ඒක ආයෙත් එක්ස්ප්ලেইন කරන්න කියලා බලමු. මෙහෙමයි. Now what they asking, so they mentioned that B in a red probability is 2/5. Okay. Uh, right. Balaganako. So B in a red probability given, probability of being red is given as 2/5. Okay. And the number of red balls given in the samples, right? Number of red balls given as 12. You know that PR defined as what? Right, number of red balls, NR divided by the NS. Okay, NS means the sample space element. Okay, now NR should be 12. Okay, NR should be 12. Why the number of red balls? 12. Upon some denominator, the total balls. Right. Okay. Probability defined in that way. Red balls divided by the total balls. But what happened? Our probability is not like 12 divided by something that is 2 upon 5. Then why it happens here having some probability, actual probability, and when it simplified further, it gives us as 2 upon 5. So now this is simplified and 2 upon 5 build up. So now you can see the other way, 2 into how much, then 12 becomes as 6 multiplication, 2 into 6, 12, then the denominator also multiply by 6 to make the total balls, to make this probability. Then they simplified it. So 5 into 6 now it should be 30. That's what we did. So the total balls 30, then red ball 12. So here only two types of balls there. From 30, just subtract this number of red balls 12. Okay, right. Right. Question number 20. මේ වගේව ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා ගොඩක් ළමයි හදන්න බැරි ගාණක් එක සමහරව හදන්න නැති එක. හැබැයි දැන් ඔයාලට අපි දැන් papers ළමයි 57ක් කරා කියන්නේ කොච්චරනම් අහුවෙන්නේ නැද්ද එක එක වර්ගයේ questions. ඒතර උතරින් එහාට ඉතින් එන්නේ නැහැ විභාගෙදී. right. කියන්නේ Tamanට දැන් හිතීමේ ශක්තිය තියෙනවනේ. පොඩි හරි වෙනසක් කරලා ගණන් දුන්නාට අපි theory ටික හරියට දන්නවා නම් concepts දන්නවා නම් ගාණ මොකක් වුණත් හදන්න පුළුවන්. හරිනේ. ඒ මට්ටමට ගෙනල්ලා තියෙනවා. ඉතින් මේ පාර හැමෝම මේ පාර ඉතින් ඒකක් ගන්න ඕනේ හැමෝම. හරි. මම හිතනවා හැමෝටම මේ පාරේ එකට යන්න පුළුවන් අපේ වැඩපිළිවෙලත් එක්ක. ඉතින් මේ පාර බැරි නම් ඉතින් ආයෙ පුළුවන් පාරකුත් නෑ ළමයි. හරි. මම හිතන්නේ ලංකාවේ සිංගල් මීඩියම් ක්ලාස් එකකටත් වඩා අපි පේපර්ස් ප්‍රමාණයක් කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒකට ඉංග්‍රීසි මීඩියම් කොහොමත් අපි කරලා තියෙනවා. මේ ඉතින් ඒක නිසා මේකෙන් උපරිම ප්‍රයෝජනෙ ගන්න. හරි. දැන් එන්න බැරි වුණු සෙෂන්ස් තියෙනවා නම් එන්න බැරි වෙච්ච පේපර්ස් තියෙනවා නම් මගෙන් වෙනම ඉල්ලගෙන හරි අහන්න. හැමෝම මේ සතියේ සෙනසුරාදා පේපර් එකට ජොයින් වෙන්න. ඒක තමයි මිනිස්ට්‍රි එකෙන් මේ පාර අපි කියන්නේ ෆයිනල් පේපර් එක විදිහට පබ්ලිෂ් කරලා තියෙන්නේ. එන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. හරි. එන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. ඒකේ ප්‍රශ්නේ නැහැ බොහෝ වෙලාවට. හැබැයි ඒක තමයි මිනිස්ට්‍රි එකෙන් පබ්ලිෂ් කරන්නේ. ඒතකොට පොඩි හරි අපිට ඉංගියක් ගන්න පුළුවන් පේපර් ෆෝමැට් එක සහ ඒක. ඒ නිසා ඒක හැමෝම අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම කළ යුතුයි. දැන් අද පබ්ලිෂ් කරන එක අද රැට. ඒතකොට හැමෝම ඒක මේ අරගෙන මේ කරලා බලමු අපි ඇත්තටම ලකුණු කීයක් එනවද කියලා. ඒක ටයිමින් තියලා ලියන්න පේපර් එක හැමෝම මේ පාරේ පබ්ලිෂ් කරලා තියෙන මේ පේපර් එක. හරි. ඒක අද රැට මම දානවා වෙබ් එකට. එතකොට ඒක අරගෙන හැමෝම හොඳට මේ පාර එක ලියලා බලමු අපි මාක්ස් ටික කොහොමද කියලා. එතකොට අපිට මේ අදහසක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. හරිද? right. මේ සතිය කොහොමද වෙන්නේ කියලා. right. Right, the side CD of the cyclic quadrilateral ABCD produced to E, right, ඒක දැකපු ගමන් ඔළුවට එන්න ඕනේ theorem එක exterior angle theorem එක වගේ cyclic quadrilateral වල. According to the diagram, put correct for the correct statement and wrong statement, right? Incorrect statement. So they are mentioning that ABC angle equal, right? ADE. So that is correct. What is that? In a cyclic quadrilateral, this is the exterior build-up. So that exterior equal interior, this one interior opposite value. So the opposite value. So that is correct. Okay, then BAD equal BAD angle equal. So this is equal BCD. BCD. No, that is not equal. The opposite angles are not equal. They are add up to 180. They are what we call, they are supplementary. So that is wrong. Then BAC angle equal, right? BDC. Yes, that are equal. Why? That theorem is what? The same sector angle. This angle equal this angle. So these are called the same sector angle. Yes, that is okay. So the second one wrong, the other both correct. Right. Then question number 21, find the value of y. Here they are not asking anything without solving or any, doesn't mention any condition, just asking find the value of y. So to find y directly, and even they are not asking x, although a simultaneous equation, they are target to take y. So our target also to take y directly without finding the x, then x to be eliminated. So you can see that x can be eliminated, y cannot directly. So x can be eliminated here, positive 3x, here also positive 3x with the same sign. Okay, the same sign term can be cancelled out with the subtraction. So this is first equation, this is the second equation. So you can subtract the second by 1, then 3x cancelled. When the same signs there, you can subtract with subtraction. You can cancel with subtraction. So to subtract 1, so left side subtract with left side. So 3x plus 5y subtracts with, right here, 3x minus y equal, right side subtraction, 22 subtracts 10. So now you can write 3x plus 5y minus into 3x minus 3x minus into minus plus y equal 22 subtract 10 means, right, 12. So now you can see 3x minus 3x cancelled, 5y plus 6y, y means 6y equal 12, just divide by 6. So 6 cancelled, y equal 2, y equal 2. All right, in A union B equal 12, in the given Venn diagram, find the value of NA intersection B dash. So in A union B 12, A union B is what? A union B is the sum of A and B. Union is like sum. A and B both sum is 12. So here B is itself 5. Then to become 12, this part should be 7. So that is our idea, because A union B is the whole set A, the bigger one, the sum of A. So that to be 12, then 5 means here 7. Now they are asking in A intersection B dash. In A intersection B dash, first find A intersection B is which region? A intersection B, when a subset is of other, means the smaller set. Intersection is the smaller set. The union is the bigger set. So intersection is the set B that belongs only 5 elements. So A intersection B dash means the outside of the B set. So outside of the B set, how many elements are there in outside of the B set? That is 7, and here 8 total. So that total is, right, 7 plus 8, that comes as 15. So that is the number of elements. Right, hands up those who got the answer for this one. Okay, right, very good. Right, now we are moving to question number 23. Write the 12th term of the geometric progression 248 as a power of 2. Geometric progression. Right, so we will find out the components, the tools first. Right, what are the tools? A is the first term, that is 2. Then you find out the ratio. Ratio is 4 divided by 2. The second term divided by the first term. Better to take it. 4 divided by 2, that is 2. They are asking 12th term. So n equal 12 and T12 asking. Okay, now we know Tn equal AR in minus 1. Okay, now Tn is 12 equal A into A is what? 2 into R. Common ratio. Ratio is 2. Right, which term asking? 12th term. So 12 subtract 1. Okay, then 2 into 2, 12 subtract 1 means 11. So here 2 means 2 power 1. Now you can simplify as one single power, 2 power 1 into 2 power 11. So the same basis, the powers to be added. So what is the answer? 2, 1 plus 11, 12. So 2 to the power 12. Right. If rupees 20,000 is deposited in a financial institute at an annual simple interest rate of 12%, right, find the total interest received at the end of the 3 years. Right. So 20,000 deposited, annual simple interest rate 12%. They're asking find the interest received at the end of 3 years. So you will calculate the interest per year because the simple interest there. So with the time it doesn't change, right? That means it's changing, but the annual interest same for the second year, for the third year. So the year wise, the interest is not changed unless the deposited is not changed. So 20,000 into the 12%, 12 upon 100. So that is the annual interest. So this is annual interest, per year interest, such how many years? 3 years. So they're asking the interest, right? Yes, total interest. So two zeros cancelled. Then 12 into 3, 36 into 2, 72 and two zeros. So that gives you rupees 7,200. Is that right? Yes. Right. The last one, the of the first paper. Right. ABC is a right angle triangle lamina. A hole P should be drilled on the above lamina such that 8 centimeter away from BC, away from a line is a parallel line that is drawn. Okay. And now the next locus from BC and equidistance to AB and AC, equidistance to AB and AC. So AB is a line, AC is a line. Equidistance to two line is what? That is the angle bisector. So equidistance to AB and AC. So these are the two lines, equidistant to the angle bisector. Make the angle and bisect it. Then you can see that this is the angle bisector. You have to mark this is angle bisector with this indication, and then it cuts with this locus. That is the point P to be located. Okay, right. So send me the marks, my students, out of 50, how much for these 25 questions. Everyone try to send me the answers because the last 3 papers before your exams. Okay, 46, 50, very good. Usara 46, good. 48, Osita, 45, Anushi. Okay, okay, 47, 48. Okay, Mansa 48. Well done. Okay, Vibash 47. Okay, right. 46, 42, 48. Nikini, okay, right. Okay, I think now everyone reaching near to the 50, right? So if you are reaching to the 50 means that is very good achievement. Uh, yes, Harish, 42, 50 by 50 by Ravidu, good, right? So now you are reaching to that level, right? Very happy about that. That you secure 50 means, right? Just you have earned 25 marks. 25 marks, just you need 50 from the, just you need that 50 from the both the papers. That means 100 from the both papers. Okay, so that means so score whatever you can easily done. So everyone your target to score the 50 without any doubts here. හරිනේ. ලේසිම ටිකෙන් ඔක්කොම ටික කලෙක්ට් කරගෙන ඉන්න ෆස්ට් පේපර් එකෙන්. දැන් මෙතන ඉන්නවා ගොඩක් අයට ලකුණු 100 වලට රීච් කරන්න පුළුවන් අය ෆස්ට් පේපර් එකේ. ඒ නිසා ඒ අය එකටම රීච් කරන්න. එතකොට සෙකන්ඩ් එකේ පොඩි පොඩි අවුල් වුණාට ගැටලුවක් නැහැ. හරි? Right, පුතා. එහෙනම් අපි වැඩේට බහිමු. We are now moving to the part B questions. Right, answer all questions paper itself. Right, now check. Right, 1/4 of a stock of mangoes was given to Kamal and 5/12 of the mangoes was given to Raja. Find the total amount received by Kamal and Raja as a fraction. Kamal and Raja. So mangoes to Kamal 1/4 plus Raja is 5/12. Okay, now you can add these two fractions. So adding fractions, the denominator must equal. So you make here 12 to make 12 multiplied by 3, then 3 into 1, 3 upon 12 plus 5 upon 12. So it comes as 5 plus 3, 8 upon 12. When you simplify, 4, 2, 4, 3. So that is 2 upon 3 mark. 2 upon 3, that is 2 marks. So all the time my students write simplest in the simplest form, simplify in the simplest form. Okay, whatever the lesson, fraction, probability, whatever, give the answer in the simplest form. Right. Then the remaining amount after giving to Kamal and Raja is given to Mahesh. Find which fraction of the total score is received by Mahesh. The remaining, how to find the remaining? Here from 3 parts total, 2 is given to this both persons. From 3, 2 given, then what is the remaining? Just from 3 subtracts this 2, then it comes as 1 upon 3. 1 upon 3. How to take as steps? You know that the total is 3 upon 3. Subtracts, that is 2 upon 3. Then it comes as 1 upon 3. Okay, right. If Kamal gives 20 mangoes, so Kamal gives 20 mangoes to Mahesh, right? Mahesh has 1/2 of the stock of mangoes. Find the total number of mangoes. Right now, what is the fraction with Mahesh? Now Mahesh having 1/3. So 20 mangoes given to Mahesh, then his part is increased. Why? 1/2 is more than the 1/3. Now his fraction increased to 1/2 due to that 20 mangoes. Now you can see that what is the impact of 20 mangoes as a fraction wise. How to check the impact? Because it increased to 1/2 from 1/3. You have to take what is the net increment due to this 20 mangoes. So how to take that increment? Now it came half, 1/2. Previously it was 1/3. Now you can see what is the difference of these fractions, the increased value. So now you can see that 2 into 3, 6, right? Then 3 into 1, 3, minus 2 into 1, 2. So 3 minus 2, that is 1 upon 6, right? That is the fraction wise 1 upon 6. Okay, fraction wise 1 upon 6 increment due to this 20 mangoes. Now you can see that 20 mangoes contribute to 1/6. So 1/6 equal to now the 20 mangoes. Why? Due to that fraction wise increment is 1/6, that is as mangoes 20. So now you can see 1 upon 6 part is 20, mean total is all the time 6 upon 6. Therefore, you can say that total is just such 6 parts. So 20 into 6, that comes as 120 mangoes. Okay, 120 mangoes. Right. Hands up those who got this part. 2 marks there per each questions. මේක ඉතාම හොඳයි, right? Equations තමයි ඕනේ ඔළුවේ හැදෙන්න. Right. Find the number of mangoes that Raja received. Then now we have the 120 total. Raja received how much? 5/12 of the mangoes of Raja received. 5/12 of the total. What is the total? Now we know that total is 120. Then 5/12 of 120 multiply with 120. From 120, what is the 5/12 value? 12 1, 12 10, 10 into 5. That gives you the 50 mangoes. The above three divided the mangoes in the above manner after removing 15 spoiled mangoes. Find the spoiled mangoes as a fraction of the total number of mangoes plucked. So now carefully see, so 20, now it is shared 120 mangoes between these three, but they have removed 15 before that, prior to that. So that means how many mangoes they would have initially? 120 plus 15, that is 135. Okay, why? They had 135 and 15 spoiled, removed, then 120 comes, that is divided. So now from 135, right, what is the spoiled fraction? That is 15. So this is a fraction. As a fraction, 15 upon 135. So you can simplify how many 15 there for 135. 15, 159, right? Yes, 19, 19. So 19. Samaru itano 120 වලින් 15 කියලා. 15 upon 120 දාලත් ඇති. No. Why? The total was not 120. 120 is the shared part. Before that, they had 15 additionally. So then the total plucked is not 120, plucked is 135. Right, so here two marks there. So each question is 2 marks, so 10 marks. This is a fraction question, good fraction question. The first, second are very easy, but this third and fifth part is bit okay. The difference you take can equivalent to that mango. See that concept, right? Then we are moving to the question number 2. The diagram given is a sketch of a, right, sketch of a metal lamina prepared for an advertisement. It consists of rectangle parts and the center angle 45 degree. The breadth of the rectangle there is 5 meter and area is 140, right? So here area given 140 square meters. So how the area happens? The length multiplied by breadth. So how to take the length then? Just 140 divided by 5 to take the length. So you can take the length, how to take the area 140 means here this radius, it's the radius of the sector, r into 5. So you can write r or the L 140 divide by this 5, then 5 into 2, 10, for remaining for 40, 5, 8. So that comes as 28 meters. That means here 28 meters. So here also 28 meters. Okay, now they are the radius of the sector is 28 meter. This is 28, this is 28. That is done. Find the perimeter of the whole figure. Perimeter. Perimeter means the outer length. So this length plus this, everything. Right. So now to find the perimeter, you should know this arc length, AB arc length. So you will find out. So the radius here 28 meters. So that part you have 2 marks. Then they ask in the perimeter. So find in the perimeter, you will find out first the arc length equal 45 degree means 1/8 into 25 r, 5 into r. R is what? R is 28 meters. Okay. 7174, 41, 42, 2121, then C equal 22 meters. So that's the perimeter, this arc length, that is 22 meter. Then from a starting point, make a turn here until you reach the starting point. Remember, perimeter means you are running through the external length only, don't run the inside length. So the perimeter now given as, just add all the lengths, 22 and here 5 meter. Okay, then here you add this 28. Okay, then you add here 5 meter and here you add 28 meters. Okay, then add this together. 5 plus 2, 7, 7 plus 8, 15, 20, and 28. Then 2 remaining, 2, 4, 6, and 2, 8. So that comes as 88 meters. Okay. Then what is the perimeter given? 88. So that part you have 3 marks there for finding perimeter with the arc length. So find the area of the whole figure. Area of the whole figure means the area of the sector plus the area of the rectangle. So this is known and given now. Just find the area of the sector. So you will write the area of the sector 185 r squared. 180 into 5 into r squared. What is the r? R is radius. So 28 into 28. Now check 7174, 41, 42, 21 to 11. So 11 into 28, that comes as 308 square meters. So that is the area of the sector. Then you add this to the rectangle area. So therefore, write total area equal the sum of these two area. So that means 308 plus 140. Okay, then here 8, 4 and 4 square meters, 448 square meters totally. Okay, so you have the 3 marks there. Find the breadth of rectangle which the area is equal to the area of the above sector and the length is equal to the CD above, right? So now obviously the area is equal to the area of the above sector. Above sector is 308. So that to be equal, they are asking the width, breadth. So how to take the breadth? So they have the area now. What is the area? 308 square meter, and the length given, length is 28, which length they mentioned that CD. Then how to find the breadth? Just the area divided by the given breadth, that is 28. Okay, then check here, 28, 1, 28, then 2 remaining, 1. So that means the breadth should be 11. So that is 2 marks. How you did it? Just area known and one side length known. How to find the breadth? Divide the area by the length. Okay, then that is 2 marks. Right, make from 10 marks how much? Right. Someone obtains a loan of rupees 50,000 for annual simple interest rate. 15%, and he invested that amount to buy shares in Pereira company for 50 per shares. Right, the dividend paid by that company per share for year is rupees 40. Right, find the number of shares bought by someone in the company. Right, so to find the number of shares, they required the invested amount and the market value of a share. So what's the invested amount? So the number of shares equal invested is rupees 50,000, divide by the market value of a share, that is rupees 50. Okay, just divide by 50. Then it comes as 51,000 shares. Okay, 1,000 number of shares, that is 2 marks. Just the invested amount divided by the market value of a share. Find the dividend income he received at the end of the year. So how to take the dividend income? Right, you know that dividend income per share. Per share, how much income is? Rupees 4 into the number of shares. How many shares? There are 1,000. So rupees 4 into 1,000, 4,000. Right. So that is the dividend income. So that comes as another 2 marks. Okay. Right. Now, the third question. Someone sold all his shares in the above company for rupees 55 per share at the end of the year. Find the capital gain. All the three equations deal in this question. So how to find the capital gain? Capital gain of a share firstly found. What is the capital gain of a share? Just the selling price subtracts the buying price. So what is the selling price here? Selling price 55 of per share subtracts the buying price is 50. So what is that? This is the capital gain by one share. So how many shares he sold? 1,000 shares. So into 1,000, right? Then you can see that 55 subtract 50 means just 5 rupees into 1,000. So that comes as rupees 5,000. Rupees 5,000. Rupees 5,000. Okay, so just take the one share gain into the number of shares, 5,000. Right, question number 8. Find the total amount that someone has to pay to the bank to release from loan. Right, to release from loan. So what they're asking, 50,000 annual simple interest rate, 15%. Right, so they will release from a year, we will expect from year. Then what is the interest for year? 50,000 into 15, right? So that timing should be given. So 50,000 into 15%, you can calculate the interest. So two zeros cancel, then 15 into this one, 75 and two zeros, that means rupees 7,500 is the total interest. But they ask in the total amount to be paid, then you can write total amount. How to find the total amount? The loan plus the total interest. Loan is 50,000 plus the interest 7,500. So that comes as rupees 57,500. So that is the total amount to be paid, I think, after year. Find the profit amount received by someone at the end of the year, right? Profit amount, right? So what is the profit comparison? Okay, for profit comparison, so now through the share market, what are the two incomes they gain? They gain two incomes: the annual dividend income 4,000, and the other type income is the 5,000, that is the capital gain. So this is the income, two types of income gain through this business on the share market. Then from the loan, what is the expenditure? That is the interest paid 7,500. So the total amount that the loan amount and the invested amount, they are uniform. They not change. So you can compare the incomes of the two investment. So first in investment, you have the two types of income, 4,000 plus 5,000. So you can say that first income having 4,000 plus 5,000, that is the both income by in the share market, subtracts in the loan, they have to pay the interest 7,500 interest. So that is the net profit. Then here it comes as 5 plus 4, 9,000, right? Subtract 7,500. So it comes as 1,500 rupees is net profit. Okay, right. So each question carries here 2 marks. Right here, all are carrying 2 marks there. Right, hands up those who got this answer for this last part. So in total amount also you can compare. Right. So now we are moving to the question number 4. The incomplete pie chart below is drawn with the detail of a survey done about 4 types of vehicles that passed a certain city within 2 hours. Right. Okay. 4 types of vehicle: cars, vans, motorbikes, buses. Find the total number of vehicles traveled if car travels. Car travels is 60 car travels during about 2 hours. So that is 90 degree. So in simply you can see that this is 1/4 of the circle, right? 90 degrees. So such 4 parts they are in the four all vehicle, just 60 by 4. That 4 parts they are. So that comes as 240 vehicles. Okay, so that is having 2 marks. Then find the number of buses traveled if the angle represent buses is 60 degree. Buses, right. Now you can argue the angle and vehicle. Okay. Build up first angle is what? 90 degree. Then what is the number of vehicles there? Vehicle is 60 vehicle, right? Yes. Then bus is 60 degree, how many vehicles they are asking. So can build up in this way. 90 means 60. If that's so, 60 means how much? In අනුවක් කියන්නේ vehicle 60 නම්, right? Find 60 means how much? Right. So here 0, 0 cancel. 3, 2, 3, 3. Right, then 3, 1, 3, 20. So 20 into 2, that comes as 40 vehicles, right? 40 vehicles, 2 marks. Then here buses 40, right? Then here 60. The number of vans is 10 more than the number of vans is 10 more than the number of buses. Find the angle of the sector, right? Buses, how much? 40. So here van is 10 more than means here buses 50, sorry, vans 50, right? Then you can find out the angle, how you can build up. 60 vehicle mean 90 degree. 60 vehicle means 90 degree. Me පැත්තට that if that's so, how many vehicles there? 50 vehicle means how many degrees? Me පැත්තට 60ක් කියන්නේ 90 නම් 50ක් කියන්නේ කීයද? Right, you can simplify 0, 0, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 9, 6, 3, 30, 6, 5. So 15 into 5, that comes as 75. So 75 degrees. So here 75 degrees there. Okay, find the number of, so all questions 2 marks, here also 2 marks. Find the number of motorbikes vehicle travels during that period, right? Number of motorbikes. So now you can find out. So you have the even, no need to find the angle. So the vehicles are having. So here 40, here 60, here 50, and all these together 60 plus 40, 100, 150. We know the total is 240. From that subtract 150. So that comes as 90. Okay, 90 vehicles are there for motorbikes, 90 vehicles. Understood? Right. The above survey is done for another half an hour. 30 vehicles of above 4 types traveled within that time. An angle represent buses does not change in the new pie charts, right? Drawn with new data, find the number of buses traveled within the additional half an hour, right? Okay. So now how to find this one? ඔන්න මං හදන ක්‍රමය බලන්න. Right. Now the total vehicle now how much? Total vehicle. Previously 240 they are. ඔන්න බලන්න. Previously 240 they are. Now you can see that now newly 30 total vehicles added. So that means total vehicles you can find out. Total vehicle is how much? 240 previously plus 30, that gives you 270. Okay, now we will check the new buses as X, right? They're asking well, not the, now the number of bus in total, number of bus in total, how much we will take as X. Now the total value, right? Then how to find the angle here? The number of buses divided by the total vehicle, that is 270. We have to multiply it by 360 to take the angle for bus. From 270 total vehicle, now the new number of now the total number of buses X. If that's so, from 360 how much? That angle doesn't change, mean that equal to the angle exist is 60 degree. Now that to be 60. Okay, now we will find out the X. How? 0 0 cancelled, 9 3 9 4. Now you can see 4 into X, 4x upon 3 equal 60. Just to multiply by 3 both the sides. Then here comes as 4x equal 3 into 60 180. Then divide by 4 both the sides. Then x equal 45. So x equal 45 means now the total number of buses are 45. Previously buses how much? 40. Now the buses 45. So the difference is the 5. So newly additionally half an hour, how many buses added? Number of travel within the additional hours is 45 subtract previously 40. That means 5 buses travel. Okay, the last 2 marks is given. So you can follow any method. This is my method, but you may have the answer. Right. Okay. Now we are moving to this question, right? Okay, fine. There are 4 orange flavored toffee, right? 2 guava flavored toffee, yes. Manuka randomly takes a toffee. Right. Manuka randomly takes a toffee from the box and taste it. From the box and taste it. Taste it කියන්නේ මු toffee එක කනවා. එතකොට somebody thinks that whether the same toffee available? No. අමාරු is doubt. කෑවට පස්සේ toffee එක නෑ නේද? Taste is no, not available. Okay. Then take another toffee and gives to Ranuka. So this is the toffee by Manuka. This is the toffee by Ranuka. So common sense should be there. Taste means that is not available for the second case. So that's the major condition. Okay. Now check. Mark the sample space with all possible outcome with the experiments given in the grid, right? If certain O1 toffee taken by Manuka not available for Ranuka, the O1, then other all are available, right? Okay, then O2 taken, O2 not there, right? All others are available, right? O3 means O3 not available, but all other are available. O4 means O4 not available, other are available. G1 not available, but other are available. G2 means Two not available, other are available, right? This is the sample space, the mid part is blank. So in the exam, right, see whether it is blank, the middle term, or fully complete. That's the major part of this question. Right. For that part, you have 2 marks. Mark on the grid the event of obtaining an orange flavor toffee in both occasions. Orange flavor in both occasions, right? You can check orange, OO in both the occasion that belongs to OO. Here, this is the OO condition, right? Both the occasions, orange toffee, right? Then they ask him to find the probability. So how to find the probability? Then check the number of events, 3, 3, 6, here 3, 3, 6, 12. 12 divided by total elements. How much? Total here, 4, 6 into 5, 30. So 12 divided by 30. So that comes as 6265. Okay, 2 upon 5. So you have 2 marks there. 2 marks there. Okay, right. Now we move to the next one, part B. When selecting candidates for a job vacancy, the candidate should pass a written examination, and those who pass the written examination should pass an interview. The incomplete tree diagram below represent a candidate who apply for the job vacancy, passing or not passing written test, right? Okay, now we will check passing a written test, not passing given, then the complementary is the passing. 1/3 means here the balance, 2/3, that is passing. You write here written test. Written test, okay, that's passing and not passing. 2/3, 1/3. Okay, that is 2 marks there. Then the next one, 2 marks. So part B, complete the blanks of the above tree diagram. That is done, 2 mark. The candidate passing the interview 3/5, expand the tree diagram. So now carefully see that, right? So if written test pass only, they move to the interview. So this branch is not extending for the interview case. Why? Not passing means no interview happens. So you take here, right? Taking, right, interview. Now here interview, right, in the top interview section, and then passing the interview and not passing, right? This branch only you extend, this is not, remember that. So passing interview is 3 upon 5, so the failing is not passing is the balance 2 upon 5. So that is what you need to draw. There are 2 marks there. Find the probability of a candidate apply for a job. Selecting for the job. Selecting for the job means they have to pass in both the cases. The both the cases mean passing written test and passing interview. You have to run through that elements, passing and passing. So that means 2 upon 3 into, here passing is 3 upon 5. So 3 upon 5. Okay, multiply this probability. So 3, 1, 3, 1 cancel. 2 into 1, 2 upon 5. Right. 2 upon 5. So that is last 2 mark. In this question, another questions can be asked in the exam. If 200 candidates apply for the job, how many candidates expect to be passed? How many candidates? Then how many candidates expect to get the jobs? Then how to take? You finally found the getting job probability is 2/5. Then 200 candidate apply means just how to find the number of candidates got selected. Just this is the probability, 2 upon 5 multiply with the 200 candidates. Then you can find out 40 into 2, 80 candidates would selected for the job. That kind of questions would be asked in the exam once you receive that kind of probability, right? So send me the marks, students, everyone, right? 95, okay? Everyone send me, right? Window 99, okay. What about others? Usara 92, okay. Ravindo 98, 96 Osita, right. Okay, 92, 91, okay, 90, right, 96 Nikini, okay. Right, what about this paper? Vibash 94, okay, well done. So this is also similar, that kind of model paper published by the Minister of Department. That is not the standard published 98 Satumi, okay. But the paper now we are going to discuss by this Saturday would be the paper published by for the model paper, the modular paper, right, for this O-level exam, right. We will totally complete, so we do not have marking schemes, but I will explain it clearly. So everyone come to the live class for this Saturday at 8:30 p.m. with paper number 58, that the model paper published by the department. Okay, then we will discuss that one. So I think that is okay to everyone. So we complete the paper number 56-7 successfully, and we will meet with the paper number 58 by this Saturday. Okay, then thank you very much for that. We will meet by Saturday. I want and good night.